Hi, GCDs. Mima Olivia Aquaba. Had yet latest and hot news in Kwan and I'm a Bremo. MT, so subscribe ya. Omodian say over subscribe to the channel. The way I say over click the subscribe button. Now a belly notification. Awareness are you video be upload when the first person of Sabeka ASR video. I feel we are now like video and give us a thumbs up. Now feel share my Ato Forson when you be here now and some Koso Ghana Memohano. I feel your bura and some of the toy Yaposo. Yeti a yes, Uncle Moya Kosi Sassimi about to get Yeti home.
Afenyo Markins, law abiding for and a 2020 Muku Nipa 8 to Ghana. Mo. Ye free 92 Kurana, Soja Bine, Soja New Kurana, ye President Nipa Baku Mo. MPP abine, law abiding citizens, mo. NDC for na share a chaos mo Muku Nipa 8 2020 Nipa 8 so hu ene wuye Nipa 8 ene ewuye entene ya na meka say woda so te Ghana ha say pa na say de asi 8 years ni say wonya party communicator ya to V8 e de ama wa wudem say wonya party constituency executive police ya ma school feed ya wo ye ya wo de directly wonya bidie na say wo ye nurse ni wa kosuku awie da so ti fie 4 years ni wo ni adwuma ye wo ye teacher ni licensure exams wa twere 4 times ni wo ni adwuma ye wo ti fie kuna no me ni me so for me papa hia ya o se na ama first pa ye ko Dubai ni take no mu a ni China no mu a Emirates Kumasi for me business women foi traders isu o ma ye mu mani enso o se na ama me se me ntanko 6 months ma ko baako o se sa wotena Emirates mu a o Kumasi ni dwade ni ba kwa babo so ko fa ne ma abada enti se sebi wani mie na se wani ntia o show maturity eda so wo Ghana hanomo na wodi we mwachia ene miti onabu Mutale Muhammad o se parliament na no mo ba ya no mo no Afenyo Markins mu gina bonten to ayampia no Ghana ya boka close to 1 million Ghana. And do you know what 1 million Ghana cedis can do? Do you know what 1 million Ghana cedis can do? Crisis a Ghana womu aka 30 days to election. Ye wo dum so mu. Sometimes me ten crofo no mo ka ye nkoto abama mahama na won san fe dum so we Jimmy fonti na wo kasa. Enne me catch we Jimmy. Enti na wo kasa. So baby wa no pa ka se ye san koto abama mahama no fe dum so mra. Hey, ye work a few weeks 30 days to election. Ye wo dum so enne dum so me se na no me free hand ma me dru fie na ye dum light omu dum ni ti sex e be 3am no ma so me se na me ba wo free ke boat one mo ba village one mu nyina o ma dum light. We are not talking about because we are fed up. Ya bre ya timi tolerate sani ma we nyina 8 years ni dia aka 30 days enti wo dia wo ni munyansa Ghana fo enti sebi enipa ni munyansa wo Ghana ha hwe nipa wato abama wo mu the Afenyo Markins ya parliament president Akufo Addo behind it too. Dr. Bawumia they are behind it. The omo ye parliament na asa omo fi say omo the speaker ni mu ye fom na speaker oyo omo poison papa no nyame nko na di ni nwafu ko mu kunu nyame na di speaker nwafu fie ko mu ku papa no nyame na speaker age no e na waso so so se Ghana nti Ghana first ya loyalty no enye president Akufo Addo enye Dr. Bawumia o enye any other political party onye leader bia o eye the constitution enunti na dia mudi speaker fa so nyina 2021 dia mudi ni fa so nyina nka mu kuni nyina echi no Ghana first Ghana interest first to tolerate mo 4 years ni speaker ti me ma ruling na Joe Wise above over 10 who speaker so na so speaker ti me ma ruling na wa oni ho sabe na no omu kunu no a no oja yansan na Joe Wise over 10 speaker ruling mutimi twa baby pons ehye wig edi no smack no smack ehye nanim edi ko si parliament sa adwo asafo na nya adwo asafo ni nyina no na MP NDC for so mete sa Afenyo Markins e ka say I Council of State Elders any chief any speaker shia me dem nyambre tina me late because na me pese me monitor bibia na me ba said ya modan mi nchire mu hima ma be chire ma wate ase on say Council of State Elders no any speaker shia ye Emma speaker ti ase say I ono onye ruling bia enu enti no obema NDC for akotena minority side na MPP for abetena majority side afei speaker ne o se dey Christian Council for say phone so shia speaker ka kire o mo say onye ruling bia Afenyo Markins speaker anya ruling bia ko pe wuni ana wo se wo Supreme Court speaker anya ruling bia no e dey na ade ko Supreme Court mo ye mpanimfo but mo ye niam ate say ase enkura bia sebe o autism for nkora it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Say speakers who are on the Council of State for any share no. Gabby any other leaders members share no. Speaker catch on say on your ruling bia. Speaker catch on say on your ruling bia. Now speaker catch them say he will do the needful. Na Supreme Court ruling no. Monko fra ma me no na o ma monko kwatena hoy de mu ye de nkade a chia na nka ne Chief Justice Torkornoo na nka oti adwam na mo so mutini nsa nifa so na NDC 40 ni bonkum so mo piri parliament standing orders your constitution emra ne de ye adwuma wa Ghana ha sei emra ne de ye adwuma wa ha sei Prosper Mensa o say thank you him more fire come for the graft o say na I like your boldness keep okay
ebetimi aka se koka se mini ho ebi kura Akufo Addo nim nyansa wo de yemfa ne se Akufo Addo nim nyansa senko soma o se che mensa bonsu a for some time I've never agreed with him no again but sebi what okodwo ayi ne minika meta okodwo mempenase mempene ne ye but sebi nyansa fie nyansa se yemfa ntena se ne yemfa ni asem na me fan krokro na me ne de obi kura nya de keke krampo no unibi we ya ye leader kwasi ampani jimi forsa we leader o e wo mrase bedwam see how the party has deteriorated of a ruling party who na wo adwuma bi a wo se wo bedie afa wo ka an ena ye fe ne sen nka wande che one factory no kra ho mra bi nke passe ya nke be fa nkofo bebrebe adwuma aka wa manta mo twa ba mu wa fa ni pa adwuma nipa ne de ebufuo areho apinisie ekoto aba atia wo afa na wo ba be dada o nipa kro no se ka be fa na adwuma Afenyo Markins, how many people have you employed from your constituency? How many people? Sometimes mame enna speaker say na me mo na baso se sie no obi ehu omokwase a se bi omoye obi ehu omugimi a omode timan mu anya bia no enka wo bai no wo fe se yemra ye friend say yemra meka ye humom ne yenya yi no na enka wakọ behind the scenes kra na o makọ kasa NDC for minuanom ebi a se bi yenim say ye be co position there na so mom yemfa animotie efa co position NDC for omonye nipa omo asem kra kan eden re minuate ha wo kase chese me bakra no ase they are very magnanimous enti we be buminemu a enka Afenyo Markins man buminemu odini jimi ai mami ko buminemu. This is how hard to be a leader. Eti me pamo say chairman sa akoye yi hotena ni nyina no meko di nyina ba ira posini miensa jimi we abomunka ho ana wacha ebo ta bi so sorry No, they name Enasono. Na Jimmy sa. Okakwa na yiri nyini. Jimmy sa. Me na efe na Afenyo no. Na ne nan na kwa no oba. Na de bia ne nan kwa. O se shukura na ne nan kwa. Afenyo, suenyansa. Ne jai Jimmy no. Where obra ye boy, obi e tro ni history o. Ask yourself, say, what history are we going to read, or your daughter or son going to read about you? This is the worst history of Ghana, your republic. Say, you were once a majority leader. And parliament, that same 8th parliament, you became a minority leader. It is your history. But if we are Nyansenia, Sabi, yawo enkofobi owa woni ne kosia kan a ye frɛ bibi bofo kasem lusu, but or some glory be. There's this English language. Say woni na sia kan we din cho, but okọ with the nyonyam. Say enura Trump winning election no. Na Kamala onye na adwen say obeba bontia be giatum say Trump are winning. But utie ne concession speech na wagiatum say America mem have there because she was impressed upon. Say yen America for say wo lusu abatwa dia wo say wo ye ne say wo say wo gitum say wo lusu. Nano na ema ye democracy no eye krojin. What you say? Enti no ewia se sabi enye de bia na obedi bem. Ena sabi asema wa ankasa wo ye lawyer ni a wo di asem court. Make say MPP lawyer ni abon a. Omu ni mu mra o. They don't know anything law. They only know the judge. We have no court ya okoye. Onim Torkornoo. Ena onim Godfred Dame say Godfred Dame. One judge for no ene ebo voter register ma wo certified voter register. Na just a voter register na a process. The ye try ye di kwato about 2020 no. Na ye limited registration ni de ka ho na nipa bi wu ni ye bi film na bi ye transfer ni ye exhibition na ye kwa EC district officers ahodoa na me ye transfer na mi sister we waka baby na we nu ni ade almost so ni so nyina wie enti de say the Electoral Commission no agye atum say no de ye credible we bibia certified enu na wo biemu a 7 December yade kwa akoto aba ofre political parties ni se wo emra na obi ama meje ne die na enra mi hu se Dr. Rashid or the Rashid Tanko computer onu ne kwagia mudi ma NDC enti ye hu se wo mu process ne ekoso no na kwa akoye banta de wo mu nyina na Electoral Commission free wo mu no ena wo de hard drive ema wo mu ena NDC for say hard drive no wo mu nchi Adentina womunjie omu hia summary ena mi bisa we say previously no the omudi ma wom eye code book enti code book ni Electoral Commission e di code book no ema wa eno na kire say some polling station we enipa dodo say ena be cast vote nipa do say na be to aba wo ema ye say ema ye say each polling station bia e wo constituency no enemi sana first ni sana netie ye ka semre no nti ase a ene me ba no mababa be kire wo mu ama wate ase choka na asini nyina no me kire wo mu ama wahu de ekoso ama wate ase enu nti Electoral Commission no ebo modern affair political parties no ya wo so the hard drive no ema wo mu no okay wo the hard drive no ema ye no previously dia wo ye ne say 2020 wo so wo se sa na wo ye wo de ma wo mu code book enti code book no all stations ya ewo Ghana ha say no obema wo mahunu say police station we say no enipa dodo say na eto aba wa ha say enipa dodo na eto aba wa ha say no ema ye say ema ye say ansa na wo di akọ constituency then what tell you constituency say
If you just say asokore constituency mi kuromu asokore na susu bibi awia me chiawo 1992 constitution madawromenti enene eye adwuma wo Ghana ha so na wa constituency etudo constituency na no wa kire say constituency if you just asokore constituency and adomi Kwabena constituency enipa dodo sei na eto aba wo sa constituency we ebi enipa 100,000 150,000 152,000 and eto aba constituency na say enipa 150,000 no emu ebi a 80,000 eye ma 70,000 eye mema no wa kire ni nyina bibia so kire bia fufurofo first time ese no ni ade nyina wo say wo kire ma omu hu ansa na wo dia ko national regional enti regional level no then udru regional na no wa kire say Asante region yenya aye no enipa 2 million ena eba beto aba e wa Asante region say enipa 2 million na eto aba wa Asante region no based on constituencies a e wa Asante region no a ye kan ni nyina abom no region we say no enipa 2 million na eto aba no 1 million eye mema 1 million eye ma. Is it difficult, you know? Yeah, what's a wo who meet in 6 hours then free too. Because say wo je hard drive na wo de kwa na say wo kokodru wi a untimi ma me bisa Electoral Commission na afa na wo kwakoye kakọ say ai na ye tell afa wo ma wadwuma kasiye afa na wo kwakotena se akwakoye adwuma say okay constituency 275 police stations over 40,000 afa na wo kwakotena se akoye police station ahwe hu ni say police station wey ema say constituency wey ema say ansa na wo de akọ regional no wa chese regional wey na NDC force enye sa na yete enti wo de maye figures no summary no this time wo de ye nka ne say my police station we enye code book my summary enti summary no fa maye constituency 275 constituencies no every just ask constituency lingo program constituency Cynthia Morrison ya wakwa lose independent candidate ya wakwa lose the constituency famaye just my various constituencies no enipa dodo send na to aba each constituency in peso enipa dodo send na to aba e was our constituency we we ya adwuma afei regional no enipa dodo send na to aba nipa san ye no ene you see the letter aba say the NDC for request enimrem common sense BEC common BEC kra no ye kwani akwa akwotwera wa ya kefo de ba region bia wa de ba district bia ya de ba each district enipa dodo register for WAEC examination district bia ya de ba BEC ansan ya de akọ regional office regional bia de ba ansan national nyina ya ka bom je mensa se nyetri mu pofun ena ne asare bossman ne MPP for mabwa we ya de a wase no kwotu hupum 6 hours enti NDC for say se mama wo mo samre no a hard drive no mo nje nko enti mo mo samre yisi se ne yekoye meeting aba 4 pm ena wo mo sole ye omo ko share dem ma ne boy 11 pm omo pie ba ya omo so omo konbete omo nka
proxy nipa dodo sei ena wenya fama yenya eno so 8 hours you can't produce them. Na se NDC ekojina baby ekoka say mo register no it's not fit for this 2024 elections. How do you prove it? Simple WAEC question. Is this data worthy to conduct the 2024 elections? Anna, what shows that it is ready? Whilst Wankasa, you cannot confidently tell us the number. Let me also thank Divine for setting the ball rolling on this one, because Sankeye NDC
and ye start here and ye can we are. Yebeka say, oh, no, kwa, NDC for no. Money Electoral Commission. Debian Tokwa and all that. And now, I saw a lot of the political parties arguing it. PPP did. Alan did. For the first time, CPP for were arguing over data or manfa amaye. The only people on my cast on the kasa NPP. In fact, others said, say, Gyamfi adie way en free ha enko. E mechina mo me kantre yen say, yakwako temper with the thing. Ye di jamo. Muye ready with the information. Ni ababefa. Ni nyina yakwako hwe. The divine kaka ho cry so it didn't come out yesterday. Say, afafranto e bie ni de no kra na ya loko no.
It's a fact. You can check.
Na no bie ni de no. Eti anka odi koe. And no sense so de buy ya. Anke beka se wanka sa ojejereje. Enuma ankombe bo e dia maye no. Inti etiefo ye misa ye ho some few questions. Who are commission working for? I thought to say the Electoral Commission is a public institution or ye duma edema Ghana for. Why does it look say Jane Mensan there? I had to say the oye juma no ama onu wan kasa ne ho ana say oye juma e dia ma na do dan Akufo Addo. That is how it's looking like. Etosumienu. Why is the Electoral Commission not transparent? Mwabudin baako Electoral Commission yenina yenim fairness, transparency, and integrity. Where is your fairness? Where is your transparency? And where is your integrity? So one show here. Now do the chini ni subaye chia. No wakwa kunyano kasetia. I am saying this because last 4 years baby maminu ejina ye declare results ebesi ne nobody has been able to communicate to us. So be kaya almost set conference center up Emma mu media phone nyina mo ko ho say aha ena mami ebe declare results ewo pato mo ko ho no na samaipo eniho, and you can bear me witness, and every media house will bear me witness. What they did, and they say, Omuka say, "Ebema mo link no ma fan live," but where the declaration was going on, nobody knew it up till now. The background of the place that they set up and the background of Mamenika Sefi, totally different. A banisena. Under Jim Mensa, baby Ababa declare result to Krano. Nobody knows. If you actually say the divine air came, your quality elections, no sending pre-being chain. Our laboni here, no decided say, oh, na me declare ewo. Even when the collation is not concluded, what is going to happen? I am just psyching our minds for a lot of things. On my Ghana, ye woman won. Obi anfa ni botom sika anto Ghana na so otchere Ghana amayenyo. People fought it with their blood. Ghana, people fought it with their blood. I can mention the names of the 3 who fell at the castle gate. The 3 who were shot and killed because we wanted independence. Are they sacrificed for us to get to where we are today? Bible po emiye hu say near ordinary kra eto ho no obesan so wafa.
Okay.
Which means to say, if you lay your life down, it will be a memorial. That is why 2024 elections, you know, young kono friends say ahongono so.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen of the press, we the MPP Majority Caucus have called you this afternoon to address some few concerns regarding the conduct of the Speaker of Parliament. You may recall that Mr. Speaker made some pronouncements on the floor of the House, which resulted in the NDC Minority Caucus proclaiming themselves to be the so-called new majority. Speaker subsequently at a pre-sitting meeting, after the Supreme Court has stayed his ruling, said to us as leadership that he has not declared the NDC as the majority. Neither has he expressed a constitutional opinion on those 4 individuals, and that what he did amounted to an opinion that he expressed on the statement by Honorable Ato Forson. At the said pre-sitting meeting, I, on behalf of my colleagues, the majority, inquired from Mr. Speaker whether our friends who were seated to his right would be allowed by him to sit there, because that was not their rightful place, in view of his own admission that he had not proclaimed them as such nor declared them as such. Speaker responded that indeed sitting arrangement of Parliament was a responsibility of the clerk to Parliament. This took me to the next step of inquiring from the clerk whether he allowed the NDC minority to sit on our seats. He said, indeed, we had our name tags, that is the MPP majority had their name tags at those seats that we already occupied, and that it was not he who did that. So obviously, one was expecting Mr. Speaker to direct the NDC to do the right thing. He refused. Subsequently, Mr. Speaker engaged the Council of State, or perhaps let me say the Council of State held meetings with Mr. Speaker as a majority leader and leader of government business and leader of the House. I had the opportunity to also meet with them. The understanding I had from the meeting as a sequel to the meeting they had already held with Mr. Speaker was to the effect that Mr. Speaker will direct the NDC minority to sit at their right place, which is the left of Mr. Speaker. That was the understanding I had. I subsequently had a call from the Peace Council. The Peace Council informed me that they had engaged Mr. Speaker on the issue before Parliament, and Mr. Speaker had indeed indicated to the Peace Council that he had not ruled, neither has he proclaimed the NDC minority, and that should we resume or should Parliament reconvene, the NDC minority will go back to their seats. Several other prominent Ghanaians, who for some good reasons I would not want to mention their names, who had engaged Speaker on this matter, had also reached out to us, the majority caucus, and assured us that Mr. Speaker's engagement with them resulted in he admitting that indeed there was no such ruling, which ruling would now proclaim the NDC as a so-called new majority. Now, from the horse's own mouth, Granted that all these prominent people misrepresented to us, the majority. Yesterday, Mr. Speaker himself, in his press conference in the afternoon, enumerated a number of things. Amongst them, he said he had not made a ruling. He told the whole of the country that he had not made a ruling. So, if he claims that what he did was a formal communication in response to a statement from the minority leader, then why is he supervising chaos in the House? What Mr. Speaker did today amount to supervising chaos and bringing the image of democracy to disrepute. Yes. The NDC minority members were all over claiming that we, the majority, did not attend a so-called business committee meeting that they called. Who are they?
Yo, it is for winning and someone about the toy. So, make out say, hi, GC News. And it is so subscribe for more than say over subscribe to the channel. Now, feel so we are like a video, give us a thumbs up. Now, share my Ato Forson. Now, when you be here, and say, had yet latest and hot news. Kwaku Annan Bremo. Also, betting me otchere Gyamfi and so we now will comment boxing. Mobati make a view in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.